live. So, as you can see, today we're trying this out, the GPK sketch card today here on, we're trying, well, we're trying it out here on YouTube. And one of the reasons I wanted to try it on YouTube is because, as you can see, I can have more room to do things. I can zoom in and zoom out, so that's actually cool. And yeah, I'm gonna try to see how it goes with this. Hopefully, when you guys are watching this now or later, you enjoy it. But it just gives me a lot more kind of room to play with, and I can actually not. I can draw to this and look at the card and not actually look at my screen. And then we have the chat on the side. There's a little thing that says top chat. So if you guys have questions while I'm drawing, you can just type them in, or if you want to talk to me while I'm drawing, just type them in and I'll answer them out loud the way I do on Facebook. And we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it works out. But like, yeah, the main reason. All right, so we have Michael Dice, and he says, would love to see you take on Mad Mike. You know what? I might just do that. Let me. His Mad Mike, I think, is the barbarian one, right? Let me check out that, because I have the little book of what is it? Samples. So yeah, I might do that. Do a different guy than I usually do. But yeah, this is the main reason. Look at that. I can zoom in and out, and I can have more room, so I'm not just like kind of stuck. And that's why I'm sort of happy to play around with it. So yeah, all right, I'll do a Mad Mike right now and see how that comes out. I think that'll be fun. Yeah, and if I have fun doing this, probably I'll just I'll post about my doing. I'm probably gonna start doing this again every day. But the reason I had kind of stopped is Facebook. I have to do this thing, like the I can't do the widescreen. It has to be facing forward, and I got a new setup now with a light, so it makes it a lot easier for me to do this and not hurt my eyes. So two those are two bonuses that I kind of like. So, and zoom in while I'm doing things on the camera. So let me get this in a spot where I want to be at. Yeah, I have a whole thing now with like wires and stuff, so I can cool things will be able. Yeah, you can buy it from me. Just message what's your Michael Dice? What's your are you just message me on Facebook, and you can buy it from me through there. All right. And this trippy, like how the camera's all moving and stuff. And I'm such a nerd. Oh my god, dude, it's so trippy. I can like do things. I'm not just frozen in place. But yeah, we'll see if this gives me a little bit more control. And I think you should be able to see it. But you guys who are watching should be able to see this better, uh, because I can like zoom in and stuff. So if while I'm drawing, you're like, "Hey, Victor, can you zoom in on that? I want to see how you're doing that." Just like let me know, and I can do that, so you guys get a better picture. Because now I don't have to look at the screen while I'm drawing, so it gives me a lot more room to like play around and stuff. And I already have a YouTube channel, so that's always fun since I can just use like, this channel that where I put most of the sketch it is, and now they'll be instantly available. You don't have to wait for me to upload them. They end up being just on YouTube as soon as I'm done. And then I have some returns I need to finish up before this set goes up, so I'll probably work on them on here too. So I'm pretty excited, if you can't tell. Turning the card on its side. So what are you guys up to? Let me, post comments and stuff. Keep me entertained while I'm drawing. All right. There we go. Doing the sword now. Notice how I do swords. I don't just go straight line. I just like feather because I'm afraid of like having it go all wonky. But I'm still doing it light and sketchy, and then I'll, fill it in more with color and stuff as I go along. Yeah. I'm listening to like some I guess Japanese trap music. It had some like Mortal Kombat samples. How have you guys been up to? You had like a good weekend? Hey Irish Piper, how are you doing? How's your weekend been? You guys you having a good month so far? Oh, see, look, you gotta tell me, or else I go off the page. All right. I'm like, oh my god, you're not even. It's like you're just seeing the top of the thing. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah, hopefully all you guys are doing good. It's been a crazy year. When you see me playing with the camera thing, it's just so I can try to get a better picture for you guys. So let me know. Let me know how you guys, if you guys are getting a good picture on your end. So I'm doing his little necklace right now. Yeah, and with this setup now, I can do like sketch covers and stuff. Are you doing that Michael Myers return today? Yeah, I'm gonna do it right after I finish this guy, I think. Because I want to get to where I'm doing 2 of these a day. How long have I been working for Tops? 2016, I think. 17. I think 2017 was the first set, but I started working on it in 2016. So yeah, a long time now. Yeah, I held off on doing it on Facebook because I was switching. Oh, I didn't like that arm's coming out weird. Happy accident. Yeah, because I was switching over to this new setup because I didn't. I was getting tired of doing the like I was saying when people first tuned in. I got a new O-rings. There's a light up here, and I can like play with that too. Let me see if I can cycle through these. Yeah, see. So I have a light now. I can cycle through it, and then it has like these steel cables, so I can move the camera around. See, you can see like the thing just shook right then. So it makes it easier for me to draw because I was burning my eyes out, and I was like, "Oh, this isn't fun anymore." Like, so finally got to a point where it got a little better. Yeah, it wasn't too bad actually. Like, we were at I think Home Goods, and they had a sale on them, so it worked out, and it worked out pretty good because I was like, man, this isn't fun anymore, but I really like doing it. And then this thing was like, oh shit, let me get it, and it was on sale for $10. And it just it's powered by USB, so literally I just plug it into one of my chargers, or I plug it into one of my chargers, or I plug it into my computer, and that's it. And it works pretty well. So yeah, I think that's one hint I could tell people is like always invest in your setup to, make things more fun. Because if you get burnt out, it won't be fun anymore, and then it all suffers. And I like doing the drawing a day stuff, and I wanted to keep having fun with it. But when I was stuck doing like the perspective with Facebook, I could only do like one angle, and it was like right under my mouth, so you would hear me breathing all the time. It was just getting annoying. In this way, I can, like I said, I can sort of play with it. And plus, like, I can just touch the screen and your messages come up. So that way I don't have to worry about missing them. Because that was the thing on Facebook. I'd like touch the screen and like a message would pop up and then I couldn't see it again. I mean, I'll probably still go live on Facebook for some stuff. Is it hard to become a tops artist? In some ways, like mainly it's hard because you don't get paid much. Most of your money you make from commissions, but also they have a lot of turnover in terms of art directors. So it's part of it is just the two main keys are being being persistent and lucky. They might just you might just send them an email right when they're looking for people because their deadlines are just sometimes they're very hard. Like they'll want like a ton of cards in a short amount of time, and that's never fun. But then someone might be willing to do that, so that's kind of what it's about. You have to be flexible, but like you're not gonna get rich off of doing it. It's more of a fun, like if you have fun doing it, that's more along the lines of it. And also, like, you have to be fast, because I've seen some people in the groups who like do awesome stuff, but like you got to like be able to turn around like knock out a card like every like 10-20 minutes, because you'll have to do like 150 cards sometimes in like a couple of weeks. And not everyone of them is going to be a masterpiece, even though you might try. But it's all about the journey, I think. As long as you like the stuff. I like doing Garbage Pail Kids for them. My thing is I was on their list to get more stuff, but I'm not a huge Wacky Packages fan, and I'm not a huge Star Wars person. Sometimes I like Star Wars, but not all the time. So I mainly only get Garbage Pail Kids invites because that's the main thing I like. All right. All right, so that's how he looks like right now. I'm going to do a little more work on him down here. I still got to play with this rig a little because, don't have it totally dialed in yet, but it's getting there. All right, let's see. I want to do some skin tone here. Let me move this. I have this can of colors and I put it way in a dumb spot. All right, that's not the one I want. Is this the one I want? Yeah, these are different tones. Yeah, this is the one I want. All right. So now I'm like laying down this like color here. Looks pretty good, right? Again, and I want to keep reminding people too. You want to ask me something, use the top chat feature. Don't post on Facebook. Because I won't see it on Facebook. See, so I'm laying down. This is a really light skin tone, and then I'm just gonna build off of it. Do you use water-based markers ever? I think this is a Tombow marker. You can look up what that is. I would assume this one's water-based. All the other ones I used are like kind of like Copics or alcohol pens. I like alcohol ones the most, actually. Alcohol ones are the way to go. They kind of just give me a little more range on stuff, and they're fun. I'll use some in a minute. You'll see them. Let me see here. Woo! So these are called Chart Pack. Chart Pack. And they're like I get mine from Dick Blick, and I think that's the cheapest place to get them because after you buy 6, they're like I think $4. If you get them at like other places, they cost a lot more. You know, they can cost up to like $6 each. That's the thing. Getting good art supplies is not cheap. But you got to spend money to make money in this game, kind of. You don't want to use cheap stuff just because it's cool to watch it come to life. Yeah, thanks, man. That's kind of why I like doing this whole thing, so you could see that. And a lot of people when they watch me draw like are tripped out that I don't ink them first. I ink my stuff last, and that's very atypical. A lot of people like ink their drawings first. Everybody does it differently. The reason I ink mine's last is I don't want the black to smudge all over, you know? So yeah, I'm not a big fan of smudging because I have big paws and I will smudge the F out of this thing. You notice this flesh color is a lot darker than the other one, and that is just mainly because I like having gradations of color, you know? Gradations are the way to go. And it lets me kind of outline stuff while I'm doing it. You guys like this picture okay? Do you want me to go in tighter or anything? Alright, almost. Alright, there we go. Now let's do some eyes here. Pickleboat Factory says you're good. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. And this is a faded, almost dead marker. And sometimes I keep these just for doing hair. Because then I go over them with a darker marker. And then kind of just does a light base over them. So just because something's dying, don't throw it out right away. Because you might find a use for it, you know? this is a version of that marker that's not dead. Alright, I'll do some hair poking out right here. Because this guy's got long hair. And like I said, if you guys are sending me messages on Facebook, I'll respond to them once I'm done doing this, because I can't really respond to them while I'm doing this. And right now I'm just using this brown to kind of outline things. Not 100%, just a little bit. And I'm trying to take my time to turn the camera and stuff when I change position, so hopefully that helps. I hate line smear, happens too much. Yes, it does. And that is why, like I said, I do the black last. Your hand is huge on my 55-inch TV. Roar. Yep, I'll try not to have it take up so much of the screen. Yeah, I think this is streaming in 1080p, so it should be pretty big. I don't know. I don't think I'm streaming in 4K. Visionary Custom says, "Man, I love your art." Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna try to start going live daily on YouTube now, because I like this setup more than going live on Facebook. I'll just what'll happen is once I'm done, I'll just change up the thumbnail, so it's not the Joker one you guys see right now. Alright, let me see if I have a darker brown over here. Yeah, over here I do. Trying to take it so each of these takes about a half hour. Yeah, this is so much better than Facebook. Yeah, I figured it would be. I just had to figure out a way to do it, and I finally did. Just had to get this new rig with the lighting and everything. I was worried about it because I know, not everybody's going to click over to YouTube, but hopefully this helps build up a following for it on YouTube. So if you guys aren't following me on YouTube, give me a follow, and that way you can get a notification every time I go live on here. I'll make his mouth black. I was just filling it in right there. And I know people were hitting me up to do Twitch, and And I figured this is probably the next best thing, because I can still interact with you guys. Eventually, I might do Twitch. You can see my head in the corner while I'm drawing. Be like, hey, look at me. You can see me drawing while I'm drawing. It's like Pink Beer Ride. Who knows? This is being silly. All right. Let's get some grays going. This guy's got a lot of gray in his outfit. And the upside of this light I'm using, I'm pointing to the light, you can't see me, is I get a better look at what these colors look like. So, like, I never really used this gray much, but I realized it makes a good sword color. I also draw these pretty darn fast. Let me see. All right, there we go. I'm just getting that cheek action in there. Yeah, the reason I listen to this kind of generic music when I do these is so I don't get dinged by Facebook or YouTube for copyright strikes. It's just kind of generic, but it's interesting enough that it's not like just silent. The only other option is to kind of just listen to classical music. So at least this is kind of interesting. All right, almost finishing this up. All right, I'm getting the hair in there. Not too bad. Let's do the sword now. It's like it's a CD or something here. Just spin, spin, spin. Look how that weird Scooby-Doo noise. Throw a little more color in here. There we go. All right, let me finish this up. Let's do the background real quick. All right, we'll finish this up with a little bit of red just right now. Still getting used to the setup, so I'm bumping stuff a little bit more than I would like. Whoa. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to do that. That marker was dead. All right. So there we go. That is Mad Mike in 30 minutes. Can you do the Michael Myers holding a knife in front of the house with a glowing pumpkin on the step? Yeah, I can kind of do something like that. What do you guys think of this one? Cool, man. Let me do one more thing of this really quick. Just because it was a little farther away from me than I would have liked. There we go. All right, and I'll message you back, Michael, in a minute, or not in a minute, once I finish up here, about how to pay for that one. That one's gonna be 40. All right, let me pull one out here for Irish Piper because he's been waiting for this guy. All right, here is, we're gonna do an official return now. All right, so this will be fun. This is what Garbage Pail Kids cards look like before we draw on them. Need a Joe Blow. Cool, man. Do you want to do a Joe Blow tomorrow? You can hit me up on are you on Facebook? Send me a message on Facebook, and we can set that one up for tomorrow. Hey, Victor, hope all is well. Finally catching you live. Yeah, finally going live. We're gonna start going live on YouTube. all the time now. So it's going to be fun. This is the new thing. All right, here we go. Mr. Kimball is going to get another return from me in the future. One like these, an official one. So that's one you guys will be able to see coming soon. All right, let's figure the logistics of this guy out. All right, sounds good, dude. All right, let's do one with an eraser at the end. So I like doing my Michael Myers with the kind of yarn hair, the OG yarn hair. And then I gave him kind of like the atom bomb face, but with no eyes. A lot of this is going to be shading. All right. Do this, actually. Because I'm trying not to hit the things that's shaking constantly. Oh, cool, man. Yeah. I like doing this, and this way lets me talk to people while I'm doing it. And now we're doing it live on YouTube, so you don't have to wait forever for me to put them up. Then they just instantly on there. And if you guys are watching this, make sure to like the live thing with the little thumbs up, because in that way it helps. When this goes live, it helps us build a bigger audience because people are like, oh, this is entertaining. People are liking it, For some reason, YouTube always like kind of prioritizes things that have the little thumbs up. All right, let's do the hair. You always kind of have to get one under your belt before you like really get settle into doing these. All right, and there's the popped collar. I just hate it when my lines are a little clunky. There's some days where my lines are like really good, and on some days I just like need to like take a second and be like, careful with your lines, man. Don't make them clunky. Yeah, but that's human because I'm not a machine, But the thing I always think is weird, like, oh, I'm not a machine, but it's funny how like we all develop styles and our stuff always kind of looks like we did it, Even if you're struggling with it, sometimes you're like, oh yeah, that totally looks like I did it. All right. The weirdest thing is when I draw these, like it never actually takes me that long to draw them. It's always the coloring that takes me longer. Some people it's the reverse. It takes like forever to draw it and the coloring comes easy. That is a bad butcher knife. Let's redraw that. Like, okay, what does a butcher knife look like? Yeah, like that. There we go. Much better. And I'll just make the pumpkin bigger. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I want to see the face a little bit, so I'm going to make the pumpkin bigger. All right, what do you think, Irish Piper? You like that drawing? Let me know what you think before I start coloring. I think that looks good. It'll look better once it's colored in. Huh? Opinions? What do you guys think? You like that one? Oop. Cool, man. I love that you'll be posting these. I could watch these all day. Oh, thanks, dude. Mr. Kimball, it looks sweet. All right, I'm glad you guys are digging it. Yeah, when a food fight comes out in a couple of weeks, keep an eye out on the channel because I did a video that shows every single card I drew for that set. It's just not live right now. So that'll be a nice thing to look forward to if you want to buy packs and look out for the cards I drew. I'll show you every single card I drew. Yeah, Food Fight's going to be a fun set. I'm excited for that. I think I did some really good cards for that one. All right, I'm gonna do the hair, and you'll be like, "Why are you?" I'm gonna do it in blonde first, even though Michael Myers has brown hair. It's just so that it has a kind of a highlight. So trust me, I know he has brown hair. It's just I'm gonna go over it in brown afterwards. So don't get weirded out. It's just one of those weird things I do. All right, looks good. Yeah, tattoos are always rad. Tattoo Lou is cool. I like him. All right. So, do you recommend the new Nicolas Cage flick? Yeah, actually, I really liked it. I thought it was good. The Willy's Wonderland. It's like a lot of people are like, oh, it's like Five Nights at Freddy. It's more like Child's Play. So if you like Child's Play, I think you'll really like it. It's like a fighting game version of Child's Play. Nick Cage is really funny in it. He doesn't say anything the entire movie. He doesn't have any dialogue. All right. All right. And let's do a little pink cheeks. And then. All right. Let's see here. Just quiet for a minute while I'm doing this precision work. Thanks, man. All right, cool, man. Sounds good. Yeah, I like this new setup a lot. I don't think I would have even tried to do a return on Facebook just because it was like not fun to do. And then my neck would hurt afterward, you know? You just gotta find the right setup to do this. Oh, let me push the up button. That's what I hate about YouTube. After you listen to something for an hour, it's like, are you still listening? And I'm like, yeah, clearly. And there's no thing to turn that off either. You just gotta, like, just let me, man, seriously. Yeah, it's obnoxious. Like, why do you care if I'm alive or not? Just just let me do my thing. All right. Light blue. All right, light blue is the color I always use for his suit. It looks pretty good, right? Being bandwidth. It's probably their way of punishing me for not paying for the, ad-free YouTube. All right. See if this is the. Oh, I have more than one orange. Oh yeah, here we go. This is the one I want. Yeah, I have a whole bucket of colors next to my drawing thing, so it's like, which is the next color I use? Yeah, it'll look good next to this orange too. I keep hitting the stands. Sorry, guys. I'm just like bonk, bonk, bonk. All right, let's do his skin tone here real quick. And since he's carving a pumpkin, yeah, the other thing I didn't like about Facebook is it made it really hard to focus in on stuff while I was drawing. You know, sometimes it'd be fuzzy. There we go. A couple of pumpkin seeds in there. That one. Get a darker gray here. Not done yet. Give me a second. All right, let's finish this guy up. All right, and now finishing touches. There we go. All right, and there we go. I'm glad you like it, man. I think it came out really good. What do you guys think? You like it? I think that's a pretty fun piece. Nice. So these are the two from this hour. I think those came out pretty bomb. Let's do it like this. All right, so those are the two from today. I'm gonna come back on live tomorrow and do some more. If you guys are interested in getting a commission done, just hit me up and I can do one of these unofficial ones. Because they're always fun. I do them for 40 plus 5 on the live stream. And I still have a couple more returns left. I'll be working on returns on the stream too. and yeah, should be fun. Thanks guys for tuning in, and like yeah, like I said, if you're interested in a commission, just message me on Facebook. This was a lot of fun. Thanks you guys for tuning in. I appreciate staying on here all day, from whenever I started to now when I'm ending. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set these up as live events so that way you could subscribe to them on YouTube, and then you'll just get a notification when they go live. So yeah, just subscribe, turn on your notification, and I hope you guys dig it. Thanks for the content. Yeah, I'm just glad you guys are tuning in. It gives me something to do, and it's nice to have people to talk to while I do this. But yeah, people who are messaging me on Facebook right now, I can see it coming up. I'll message you guys as soon as I go off live stream. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. And I will see you all tomorrow. And thanks for, supporting the channel. And I will see you all later. Thank you.